Ho there, travelers! Ho there, travelers! Welcome in! You've stumbled upon our tiny town of 10 paces! Hail and well met!
Dust off your shoes. Please keep them clean. I just swept.
Oh yeah, we don't... Yeah, you just swept the dust roads.
Mm-hmm. All the roads. It took all week.
Yeah, I noticed all the... Kind of got a Zen garden pattern going on.
Yeah, eventually I kind of went through the different steps of grief. Acceptance eventually came, and then I started to enjoy it and just got a little fun with it.
Notice, like, I'm almost afraid to trot on it, but how else am I going to get anywhere?
But you could fly a little. What? You left your jetpack at home?
Well, yeah, I think it got scrapped in the great scrap removal.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was junk.
It was made out of, but I guess junk is in the eye of the garbage man.
Yeah, and the garbage men were very happy to see it, and I was like, you can take that. I don't care. It's junk. Junk jet. Well, it's a junk jet that you put on your back, and then it puts you up in the sky.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it does rain down tin cans like banana peels. But that's how propulsion works.
Hey, something's got to come out. You want to go up?
And that something is
junk.
Hot, stinky garbage, baby.
It did melt it a little.
Only enough to make it smell worse?
I thought it smelled a little better, but, you know. I got scolded for saying those exact words. I'm sorry, Clown. Something's got to come out, yeah.
I almost want to break into song. Something about breaking free.
Gee, I wonder why.
But enough about that. I feel like we've got a task ahead of us, but it feels bigger than a task.
Oh, Travis, you've come to the right tavern. This is a quest.
Like a capital Q quest?
Like a capital Q quest. You might even get some XP. You might even find some loot.
Ooh, I am so lacking in XP. I need to grind, baby. I'm on my grind set.
Ladies, we got a Sigma male over here.
That's right. I'm a regular Sigma Samuel.
You didn't. Okay. Let me catch you up there, out there on the VOD. Fun thing. Talking to my mom about Care Bear. She didn't know the Care Bear's their name, so she gestured repeatedly, and the rest was her story. Sorry.
Her story about Care Bear ejaculate.
Yeah, I mean something had to come out.
There's no name for spunk that rhymes with stare.
You know, I'm gonna think about this,
and we can move right on past it.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's probably a good choice to just continue moving on. But
anyway, quest,
right. Travis, you know how in like, I don't know, RPGs and stuff, there's like a big item that you got to get, a big MacGuffin.
Yeah, rocket propelled grenades.
I need you to go get
usually
me
like some kind of payload.
Get me a MacGuffin. I need an item of wonder. I need a weapon capable of killing a god I don't really know exactly what it is, but I need it because there's somebody who's moved into town I'm not a big fan of. And if you find out sort of things that they're up to, you won't be a big fan of them either. So I'm just going to save you from the trouble, and we need to find this MacGuffin, and then we need to take out this boss, let's say.
Oh, okay.
It's like an RPG.
It sounds fun when you frame it like that, but it just seems like maybe you're not dealing with your interpersonal relationships in the healthiest ways?
Taking them out, confronting them head on?
But it could be absolved in a much more amicable manner, but who am I to say? I'm on a quest, baby!
I'll pay you, 20 platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I really need this done today.
Look out, Tesla. I'm about to score it big.
So,
alright, so yeah, I can... I mean, is it I know it when I'll see it, or...
Travis, I'm just the quest giver.
Right, and I guess it's on me as the quest recipient to
seek the info
to
out. To
provide for this household, to bring the bread home. Yeah.
I'm not...
What else is new?
Well, Clown, have you heard of any magical items about town? I know
we don't get... Obviously, there aren't a lot of folks through here.
Not a lot of...
But I did see an item out of place.
Was it?
Over in the haystacks.
You're talking about that shiny book?
No.
Oh.
I don't touch the stuff.
Okay, good. Yeah, don't touch that book.
I couldn't read anyway.
No, that is beneficial for me. But Travis, no more dilly-dallying. Let's get the show on the road.
Quest.
Let's get this quest a-going.
Alright, I'm gonna grab my staff and my one leather glove.
What about that buckler?
Well, that goes on the...
You even know how to use one?
The arm opposite of the leather glove.
Oh, that makes sense. You gotta spread out your defenses.
Yeah, and I've got my overalls of improportionate girth.
Nice.
And I think I'm ready to go.
All right. Groovy. Let's get that timer going in 3, 2, 1, draw.
Alright, so I can sketch this out, I guess. But it was... I mean, I guess any new item is gonna stand out in this zero-horse town. Also, I've been meaning to ask, what happened to all the horses?
We needed them for oil.
They're kind of oil.
Well, they sniff out the oil.
Right, like truffle pigs.
Ooh. Travis, you got to incorporate some gold into this.
Like
the color.
The element? Oh, the color. Cool. Whew.
Baby.
I am too broke to incorporate actual gold.
Well, guess you got to learn how to alchemize some.
I've been trying. I have been sipping arsenic on the daily.
Good. As one does.
Yeah, it's supposed to turn... I keep getting these stones that come out when I pee, and pee is gold. So I think I'm on the right track.
You got to figure out how to solidify that. Because I know they talk about liquid gold. That's just cheese. Maybe that has something to do with it. Have you tried cheese?
I have.
Oh, am I giving away your secrets?
I enjoyed it greatly. No, I've just tried cheese.
Oh.
I've had a little Havarti in my day.
Provolone.
It's not cheese. It's cheese product.
What?
Or no, provolone is cheese. Provel is cheese product.
What? What is a cheese product? Is it like the mold?
American cheese, whenever it's processed into indefinitude.
Oh, I was thinking cheese byproduct. Like it's
Oh,
like you
like
scraped it off cheese, and that's what it is.
Nah, Provel is a mix of provolone, Swiss, and cheddar.
That sounds like a mega cheese.
If only it didn't carry the worst properties of all of those cheeses. That's right, I'm a St. Louis sacrilege.
Travis, you're gonna get run out of the city if you keep that up. If we get any more popular.
They'll never find me. They haven't yet, and they won't in the future.
I'm gonna pay some people to recognize you one day. It's gonna be
Fuck
so
provolone, fuck Provel, and fuck emos.
fun. Holy shit, Travis. That's like our main demographics.
Could have been. They could have been here ages ago. I don't know. Maybe they'll start hopping on to defend their stance, and then maybe I'll soften mine.
Doubt it.
But until the time, fuck emos, baby.
Travis,
Unless
this goes on record.
Hey, if emos wants to chill out, I will edit this entire conversation out. I am nothing if not viable. You got a favorite cheese?
No. They're all the same.
That's simply not true.
I know. I have a very hot take.
Is that your beehole after you eat cheese?
That's
Your hot take?
Life would be easy if that were the case.
Life would be cheesy.
No, I'm just not a big cheese fan.
No, I find that interesting. Because, like...
A lot of cheese is
and
too
maybe it's
overpowering. Kind of sour, I think.
You just don't have that umami palate.
Yeah. I'm very pedestrian with my mouth.
You're more ooh poppy.
Yeah, I'm more of an ooh poppy kind of mouth.
Don't I know it?
Oh, lots of cheese is gross though. Well, that's fair. There's a lot of cheese out there. There's a lot of cheese.
Cheese is Oh, real quick, I'm looking at chat, and it looks like Quiffith has my back.
Oh, yep. Hello. About
Quiffith, first time chat, and a strong one at that. You are safe among my ranks.
Coming out swinging. But Travis, you've got at least one person on your side.
Yeah, every armory starts with 2. Before that, it's just a belligerent person, I guess.
Yeah, you're just standing on a street corner,
as I do,
shouting your profile.
As I have done for the past 6 to 8 years.
How's Horan going?
Horan?
You know,
My
prostituting.
dwarven friend Horan?
No.
He's good.
Oh, that's good. How's his brother Doran?
Ooh, not so hot.
Oh,
Struck bad luck. In the forges.
did he fall in again?
I mean, I don't know if that violates HIPAA.
Oh, yeah,
But-
sure.
Yeah.
He was doing so well.
Yeah, but like, haven't you ever wanted to touch lava?
Well, yeah, especially the lava they got there. It's real nice. I don't want to drink
it's
it.
just like, it's one of those forbidden textures. Circling back to cheese, like the reason lactose intolerance fucking love cheese is because it's forbidden. The same reason like shellfish allergic people, it's the forbidden fruit. Smelters? Oh, can't touch that. Hot liquid iron. But what if it feels really good?
Or like when you're doing laundry. You put in a little Tide Pod or a little bit of that juicy looking drink straight in the wash.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, I could just. It smells good. It makes your laundry smell good, so it probably tastes good.
It also, they are colored like sodas or snacks would have been in
Yeah,
circa 2010.
yeah.
Blue and orange.
I was raised to to live off that stuff. It's not my fault.
Yeah, you're a real Tide Pod baby.
That's me.
Which is my favorite Dorian Electra song. Tide Pod baby.
Yeah, baby, I love Tide Pods. Travis, what's the tastiest laundry detergent brand?
Hawaiian Breeze.
Got it in
Well, I guess
one.
that's the flavor, but it's gain.
I mean, I was gonna ask you about the flavor after that, so you did it.
Snuggle leaves a weird mouth coating.
Yeah, I don't like it. It kind of like makes everything taste soapy instead of that like fruity tingle.
And that's what you're going for, ultimately.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me want to put it in a mixed drink, honestly.
You want the fruit, but you also want like that numbing effect. It tells you, hey, you're not supposed to be eating this, but is that what makes it all the more fun?
I mean, look at smoking tobacco. Hmm.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to.
tastes good, smells great.
Looks cool.
Ooh, that's the biggest thing. Like
Who was your role model growing up? Think about it.
Joe Camel, like everyone else.
I was gonna say Solid Snake, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Solid Snake taught me that smoking cigarettes can get me out of a bind.
Mm-hmm. And it's
But-
not good for you.
I've been so laser aware since playing Metal Gear Solid.
About what specifically? There's a lot of things you could be laser aware about after playing MGS.
Like aware of lasers in my vicinity.
Good. Yeah, did they sneak up on you the first time?
All the time. I've set off so many alarms before I took up smoking.
You said never again. Never again.
Yeah, never will I not smoke again.
I don't leave the house without smoking a pack.
And then you have to have a road pack, of course.
Well, yeah, I keep that in my sleeve.
Yeah, I get a lot of looks for it, but I do carry around a tactical vest full of tobacco.
I have a gun that I can do the fast reload, but it's cigarettes, and so I just pop that one out, pop the other one back in real fast.
Oh yeah, nothing like the thrill of popping in a new cig on the battlefield.
And then you just shoot it straight up and go up, and it's in your mouth. And the force of they actually you probably didn't know this. They get loaded in reverse, so that whenever the hammer strikes and all the gun stuff happens, they're lit when they come out, and then they spin to hit your mouth.
Yeah, see, I actually sewed a patch of sandpaper onto my vest to tactically light my cigarettes as they fly up into my mouth.
That's so dope.
Yeah, like Solid Snake, I'm a real dork about tactical shit. Have you ever had that Solid Snake moment about just gooning about efficiency?
Oh, I can't stop gooning about efficiency. I'm a very efficient gooner.
Yeah, you see, so if I keep the lube on this corner of my desk, I can quick swipe it, and then
See, here's what you gotta
it
do.
gets me there 3.6 seconds faster.
If you lay the bottle down on the desk, you can just sort of pound your hand into it, and then it'll, if it's angled right, squirt right on you.
That's impressive.
I know. And that saves you a lot of time. Because, like, you can even do it one-handed. I don't think I need to elaborate further than that. That saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, and then that frees up the other hand to explore.
Go about its business.
Yeah,
Search for that solid snake.
I don't know. I think the ultimate pursuit is that liquid snake.
Travis, you're making me Randy, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. What would the Austin Powers parody of Solid Snake be named?
Smoky Fox?
Huh? I could see it. Turgid worm. Smoking Fox would be like not even an Austin Powers femme fatale. It would be a full-on James Bond femme fatale.
Yeah.
The name's Smokin' Fox. You can obviously trust me.
Mama told me about girls like you. She was right.
She also told me there'd be days like this. She was like, hey Travis, there's gonna be days when you're doing an art stream with your friend and you're gonna be making a bunch of masturbation illusions involving some of your favorite video games.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah, Oh, I forgot to mention my mom had the site.
Your mom has the site. What else does she have? She's giving me the site.
I had the smell.
Travis, speaking of none of that, you got 14 minutes remaining.
I don't even think I'll need it.
Speaking of finishing early, you got 14 minutes remaining.
I always do. And you can take that one to the bank.
I will.
I don't know what they'll do with it. Every time I've tried, they're like, Sir, you have been banned here.
Sir, this is a bank, and you're not allowed at this bank.
You're not allowed at any of these banks, actually. You've been banned chain-wide.
Nationwide, internationally.
Which is why I switched to a credit union.
National.
Because they do not give a fuck what I do in there.
No, they don't.
Is that what IHOB was?
Yeah?
The International House of Pancakes?
Why do you think there's no more?
You get these flapjacks the fuck out of here! We said!
We don't want to see any of you back.
Y'all stay out now, you hear?
Don't come back now.
So, we're having fun here. But
we do that.
How are you? Like, on the most intrinsic emotional level, how are you?
That's a lot. You know, I'm doing pretty good. Things are going in life, which can be scary, but is good, and that's
I think that's what defines life. Like,
well,
when things stop going, it's death.
It can feel like it. You can certainly stagnate for a long time before you actually die.
Now I hear that.
But yeah, what about yourself?
Things are good.
Hell yeah.
Things could be better. If anybody's looking for a freelance illustrator,
you know a guy?
I assure you I can.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know a guy who can do much better work than I do on this show.
Well,
so, yeah, I can be that I can be that plug, but finder's fee.
For real though, you can definitely. You've done great work on this show, and I know that you can do even better work when you're not constrained to a 30-minute to, at most, 2.5 hour prompt timer.
Yeah. I don't know how hard of a sell that is in this environment, but
well, you do great work here too.
I do appreciate it. On occasion, I've been known to sling a little ink.
You've slung it with the best so far.
Yeah, the old ink slingers. We're talking we're talking Van Gogh. We're talking Dali.
Yeah.
We're talking I think Hamilton slung some ink.
Yeah.
I saw a show about it.
Did you know, yeah, I mean, you brought him up earlier, but Joe Camel was a big ink slinger.
I didn't.
Mr. Content creators? I mean, they did create content, yes. So you're saying that those are content creators while Travis here is an artiste.
Yeah, and the issue is that, everybody else doesn't really see my vision.
You gotta make them.
Yeah, so that's the goal. And, I mean, they'll all be really into it when I'm dead.
Fake your death, and then collect all the money.
Dino Spumoni style.
Yeah? If that's it. Do tats? Ooh. Travis, have you ever thought about being a tattoo artist?
Not seriously at all.
Okay. It's a
That's
tough
an answer,
market.
baby. Yeah, like it. I admire tattoo artists significantly. I have some okay tattoos. I have some arguably mediocre tattoos. There's just so much that goes into that I know for a fact I do not have the dexterity for it, because you are drawing in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
Because the depth is so important with how the line work is going to hold out, or how the ink is going to hold up. And so that's what honestly terrifies me. Because I don't want to, draw some bullshit on somebody and then have it blow out.
Well, that's their fault for getting fat.
It doesn't even require that. I have 3 tattoos on my right arm from the same shop.
Mm-hmm.
2 from the same artist, 1 from a different artist at that shop, because it was the only one doing Friday the 13th tattoos in Columbia at the time.
That's crazy.
Columbia, Missouri.
Oh.
I'm not a world traveler. Just wanted to get that out there. But there was one really talented tattoo artist, and his line work still holds up just immaculately. And then the newest of the 3 was done by a different artist. You can tell it was kind of a rush job.
Well, yeah, you were
just because
you were showing up on a deal day.
Yeah, all of them were from deal days, though.
Oh, never mind them.
Yeah, same shop, same deal. All 3 in a row. The 3 Friday the 13th, I was able to do it. But the
so you got one recently.
Latest of them all is blown out and faded so much.
That sucks.
Yeah, it takes so much more than just working it out.
I know.
You've got to
also coloring.
Go ahead.
Coloring a consistent shade across an area can be really tricky.
Oh, absolutely. Because when it comes to depth, needle use, obviously this is all stuff that could be practiced, but I'm scared. I'm just a little guy.
Well, you can buy fake skin.
Yeah, usually they use there is fake skin out there. And
Well,
I think it's
I don't mean
latex-based.
yeah. I
they
didn't
also
mean
use
the kind that
pig skin.
wrap. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So technically it's real skin, but
Yeah. Clown says, I got an almost flawless Jolly Roger from the apprentice at the Poplar Bluffs location.
oh shit.
The only mistakes were the tiny eye holes. Yeah, I have
That's
a
bummer, but
I have an
I
Animal
hope you're
Crossing.
happy with it.
Oh, Tasha loves it. You want to get more, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, after you get it done, that kind of stigma of, oh, it's permanent, uh-oh, kind of fades. And then you realize, oh, I've just got all this canvas space on me, and there ain't no way I'm going to be able to afford filling it up in my lifetime.
Not unless you become a tattoo artist.
Shit. Is this where we pivot? We gonna open up 10 Paces Tattoo Studio?
I mean, sure. Except for you can't exactly pay yourself to give yourself tattoos to fund your business. That doesn't work unless you have a lot of money to start.
No, that's circulation, baby. That's what do they call it? Dollar velocity?
Yeah, you can do that. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I'll keep paying myself all day. I'll create a professional motion machine with my own money.
Yes, there's no reason to finish this prompt if you're just moving on to tattoos.
Shit, everybody, that's the end of the stream. Forever. Goodbye. Nah, I couldn't call myself an artist if I didn't at least see this one through.
GG. Okay, you get one more, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, one more stream, then you can show up to our extremely specific locale. There are certain things I'm not going to tattoo.
What won't you
it's
tattoo?
not just like a...
Is that like a part of the body you won't tattoo, or?
Part of the body. I'm not gonna tattoo the eyelids.
Will you tattoo
I'm not gonna tattoo the left ring finger.
And what about the inside of my upper lip, like a horse?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. What about
I don't wanna lose
nasty
you
stuff?
now.
What about nasty stuff?
Will tattoo nasty stuff. Will not tattoo. Probably not going to tattoo any Demon Slayer stuff because I'm just not into it.
That's fair. You're more of a solo leveling kind of guy.
You take that back.
I've never seen it. It looks pretty generic.
It came off as very sword art to me.
Yeah, I've barely seen. Will you do Yakuza back tattoos?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
How do you think I lost these fingers, baby?
I know better than to ask.
Nah, I'll tell anyone. In the merest provocation.
Okay, what?
Like, somebody at the table over ordered chicken fingers, and I was like, let me tell you about these!
Okay, Travis, I know better than to ask because you told me already, but you might as well tell the stream why did you have to chop off your fingers?
Well, I didn't chop them off. They were chopped off because...
You didn't? Okay.
Yeah, I can't say by who, but I was told to give a dragon tattoo. And I guess there was a miscommunication, kind of a loss in translation. They meant to say a badass dragon tattoo, and they said a bad dragon tattoo.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna give him like a Trogdor.
No, I gave him a Chance the Stallion.
That's quite a mix-up. How many did that cost you?
2.5, actually. I think I got off easy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were gonna buy you some new shoes, to be honest.
I mean, that would have been nice, but they didn't
No.
pay for the tattoo, so I don't know why they wouldn't have bought me new shoes.
Concrete shoes.
Oh, that sounds sturdy. Much
They're-
sturdier than the work boots I'm using.
They're the last shoes you'll ever need.
You see, that's an old adage that, like, the poor man has to buy cheap boots 20 times, while the rich man buys a nice pair of boots once.
That's true, but you know what? One day maybe I'll get you some of those concrete shoes, just because you're my buddy.
Oh yeah, I hear that's the plan for the new Yeezys.
I'm not gonna say that.
I already did. You don't have to. You
Sure.
get off scot-free, baby.
That's true. Travis, speaking of getting off, I need you to get off the pencil because I'm to judge.
Has it been 14 minutes already?
Yep.
Time flies when you're talking shoes.
Lon says your stuff is meaty and it would work well on it would read well on skin. What you feel?
Yeah, I just have to work on my precision.
Well, don't they usually stencil it out first?
They do. But as you work and the blood flows and it wipes away the temporary ink, I just have to work on precision is the thing. I don't have the cleanest line is the issue.
Yeah, it is different when you're talking about a picture and a tattoo.
Yeah, I can control Z as much as I want on this program.
Maybe not next time. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Might be a new challenge.
Did I set myself up?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? You'll have to tune in next time. Anyway, this time...
What'd you find?
So I found this thing. It seems to be some sort of party popper. Some sort of soiree signal.
I like it. I think it has some hidden mechanics that we may not be aware of.
Yeah, it just seems really fancy.
It certainly sticks out in this no-name town.
Yeah, I mean, it's not beige colored, so anything not beige kind of stands out.
You know that's not 7th generation gaming. That was the PS3.
We're in the beige era, baby.
Remember when every game was brown and gray? That was a fun time to play games.
We're talking like Red Dead era, or
PS3 and like 360, where every like everything
even
was
Metal Gear Solid was beige.
Yep. Even Rainbow Six. You're right, clown.
Come on, Tom Clancy.
Yeah. I know, it even came out on Pride. Well, Travis, I think this is a great MacGuffin. I think it's really going to be helpful for us in our travels, in our upcoming fights, perhaps. I'm going to give you a cool 8K.
Ooh. It's even bigger than 4K. That's more than I can usually afford.
Well, I'm feeling generous today. I do want this person dead. Speaking of, I've been gathering some info from the townsfolk about just what we might be up against.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm putting up with what you're picking down.
You do that every week. So, I would like to, as I get some more concrete info, I'll feed it to you. And,
as you hear from your little
sources,
spiders.
That's right, my spiders tell me
birds.
a lot. And then, maybe we can get down to the, dirty business.
Okay, so...
I'll be joining you.
What do you got? I mean, I'll drop a wanted poster. I mean,
Ooh, that would be
I'll at least
cool.
try to drop like a mock-up sketch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried. Let's find out. In our patented wheel.
And at least give us a notice of who to look out for.
That's right. Travis, how much info do you want to start with? We're already going to give you a 1. But I don't want to,
I'll start with 1.
Okay. I've heard that he's very positive. Just real affirmative kind of person. I don't
okay. Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, it churns my stomach.
Yeah, it really sours your put down quality.
That's right. It really sours the put.
Anytime I get like an inkling of a good time, like you straight up murked Good Time Charlie in the streets.
Yeah, I put him down like and then he cried for a while.
Yeah, I also think that's why the casino went bust, but
Vicious mockery, as it were.
who am I to say?
I mean, that casino's still, well, the building's still standing.
Yeah, I guess it still is a casino.
Yeah.
License is still good.
Yeah. License. I'm feeling a little generous, Travis. I do have another piece of info if you'd like. However, if you just want to get going, we can.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another piece of info. I've already started.
Oh, shit. Negative.
I hope I'm not in trouble.
No. It's okay. I didn't see anything, and I don't think this boss did either, because this boss is nearsighted.
That's good to know.
Good to know. You might be able to take those peepers and use them against him.
So they're positive and nearsighted.
Right, a real. Have you ever met someone that was so positive that you're like, you can't be real, and I wish you would shut the fuck up? Or is that just me?
I have, actually.
Okay, good. That's not just me.
I spent a lot of time in the STL rave scene, and there is, just in any EDM scene, there is an abundance of toxic positivity where you cannot address any real issues because that scene is negativity, and then it's just hushed on, even though there's a bunch of heinous things going on in that scene.
Ugh. I don't think I'd want to be part of that.
Yeah, in hindsight, I was miserable. But yeah, that's like the, maybe not the penultimate, but that is some of the worst of what positivity can wrought. What about you? What's the most stinkingly positive experience you've ever had?
Let's see. I've probably had some like managers that I've just been like, this job sucks. Why are you like this?
Oh, real company folk.
Yeah.
The workhorses who are like, we're a family.
Oh my god. I'm just like, please, just stop. Please just stop.
Yeah, I've never encountered that. I'm not.
I don't know.
Don't want to say anything incriminating about that.
I hope you don't encounter that then, if you haven't.
No, I have. Working at a hotel that was, as most hotels are, wildly mismanaged because they are franchised.
Yeah. Been there.
And I'm sorry everybody out there about my negative talk. Uh-oh.
Travis, did you go onto your hotel's Facebook page and complain to corporate anonymously?
Nah, I complained to their faces.
Oh, nice.
Because they cost me thousands of dollars.
Oh, not nice.
Yeah. It was just it was a mess. But, being in the customer service field, gotta keep a cheery face. Because the sun rises and sets for every piece of shit that checks into your hotel.
Yep. Speaking of pieces of shit, I got some more info for you, Travis.
Yeah. It's about how they shit? Standing, squatting?
No, but their style is pretty dated.
Oh, fancy and romantic.
Yeah, I guess. Stuck in the past, more like.
Oh, when you said dated, I think you meant like they've been on a lot of dates, and I'm like,
Well,
well,
maybe. I mean, I haven't confirmed that info yet, but there are rumors.
Do you,
Mm-hmm. Do I?
in your working history,
Yeah.
do you have a job that, obviously didn't cut it because, you gotta live, you gotta work, but a job you wish could have really satisfied you, or could have really sustained you, rather?
Well, I wish my previous job was as expected, and it very much was kind of stinky, I guess I can say.
Yeah.
Like, I liked what I did for the most part. There was definitely some aspects of it that were a surprise feature, let's say.
And a feature, not a bug.
Yeah. Racist.
Yeah, like I worked at a liquor store, which,
That
obviously
sounds
isn't going to pay
soul-crushing.
any kind of dividends, but I had a goofy ass manager. I had a punk coworker who I became really fast friends with. It was really chill. There was like a repartee with the customers. We had regulars and everything. And I mean, obviously there's with what we're selling poison and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But it was an enjoyable time. I got to sit there, wear whatever I wanted, read comics. And the manager liked me because I showed up sober.
And then got high or drunk?
Well, we did have customers that would buy us shots, so that was always nice.
I had some guests that would, like, give me little airplane bottles or something. And I was like, thanks. Can't really, enjoy.
Not with that attitude.
Not on camera.
Front desk manager at the hotel I worked at snuck me booze one night because I agreed to run for front desk while they all partied in one of the conference rooms.
It sucks that you couldn't party.
Well, I was the newest staff, so
Oh, that sucks. You got the short straw
yeah, it was kind of the holiday party.
there. For
But
you.
I kept getting booze snuck to me while I was working front desk, and I took my job way more seriously than I guess they expected me to. So I'm like, what if somebody calls? What if somebody needs to check in? And they're like, come dress as ghosts with us as we go scare one of our coworkers.
It does sound like a fun occasion.
It was a lax environment. Too lax to be functional, but it was nice.
Oh, Travis. More info's coming in.
Uh-oh. News alert.
Oh, wait, my wheel shrunk real small. Give me 1 sec.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it decided.
Real small info, just a tiny hint.
Small amount of info. Why are you doing this to me? Yay! Here we go. Technical difficulties can't stop me now.
Damn it.
Oh, we've already done
I
nearsighted.
Oh, good. We fixed it. What do you hear?
I've heard they have a strange power. Maybe it's an element I've never heard of.
Alright, but did they give you the name of the element?
Yeah, I had to double check to make sure. They've got mojo.
Oh, I've heard of Mojo.
You've heard of mojo?
Yeah.
Is it like a coffee place?
No, he's a mutated chimpanzee contaminated with chemical X.
I don't touch this stuff.
It's also what Austin Powers keeps in his wiener.
That's terrible. Why would you say that?
Wiener or Austin Powers?
Why would you imply that anyone keeps anything in their wiener?
Oh, do you keep yours pretty empty?
Aside from some piss and other stuff, yeah.
Sounds like it's not empty to me.
I am pretty empty. Do you keep yours full? Is it like a little compartment, like a glove box to you?
Yeah, I mean, people with cleavage use those as wallets. I do the same. I keep all my loyalty cards in mine.
How many loyalty cards do you currently have? I mean, you don't have to count.
Well, I've got my library card. I've got grocery store. I've got the gym. I've got Dollar General, even though I don't even live near a Dollar General anymore, but that's just been in there and I haven't really taken it out.
Do you ever hit up like a coffee or smoothie place?
Yeah, and I guess I get the paper cards, but they don't really last in there, and so I've
Gotta laminate them.
more or less learned. I got my Trops, which is an alcoholic, not really smoothie, but slushy place.
Called a bar.
But specifically, they have like slushy machines that are boozy.
Okay.
And I got it when I lived in Columbia, and then it turns out they opened up a location here right
Yeah.
near my house, and so I carried that card over, and I've got like 6 stamps. So not gonna ditch that.
You're up to 7.
I've got my Walgreens card.
And you keep all of these in your
In my beehole.
flesh wall. Oh, your bee hole. Okay, that makes more
No, my
sense.
beehole.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Do you work yours out to
What do you
improve
mean, work it out?
elasticity?
Oh yeah, I do Pegels.
I thought that was a game on Steam.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I play Peggle every day.
You ever heard of? And don't stop me if this gets too steamy, Travis. You ever heard of Peglin?
Is that like when a goblin pegs you?
You're close, yeah.
Then no, because
Oh,
I have been pegged by a goblin, but
okay. Well, it's kind of like Peggle, but you make it a roguelike. And you have to the points that you get in your little turn is the damage that you do to the incoming monsters.
no.
It's really fun.
I also don't remember what Peggle is because I'm thinking of Bubble Bobble.
Peggle, it's kind of like pachinko, where you're dropping balls at the top to bounce off of. No, wait. Yeah, you're trying to. I'm thinking of the right game. Yeah, you break little blocks. It's kind of like Breakout.
Oh, like a brick breaker.
Yeah.
With your little paddle.
Well, no, it's more like a cannon fire dropping ball, break 'em all game. If that makes sense. Like you drop them from the top.
Oh, like a reverse breakout.
Yeah.
A break in.
And like, if you do well and work with the game mechanics, you might be able to bounce it back up. But typically, it just goes down. But
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I kind of lost the thread on this one. I already forgot what the last descriptor was.
Mojo.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I mean, I want to help you catch that perp as much as anybody else.
Oh, they've done nothing wrong.
ACAB. All cops are patrolling.
Yeah, this is the boss. The big boss. Something's not quite right. I'm not sure what exactly. I can't put my finger on it, but something's been really bugging.
Well, maybe what are your little birds saying?
Let me tap into my bird network and just ask.
I don't know. What do you call a hive of birds?
My bird. I mean, a flock, probably. A flock of flames.
Well, that's a group. That's like a peaceful gathering.
Oh, so like an angry group of birds.
No, like a coordinated group of birds. Like I guess a gaggle? Geese are the most coordinated birds I can think of.
I think ravens or crows, whatever. Corvid.
They're sociable, but
they will tell their.
They also hate cops.
They'll tell their young about you, and their young will hate you if you fuck with them. At least that's what I've read. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard it a few times.
Corvids hold grudges.
It is how bullshit spreads. It's by being like, they do this, so I'm not sure, but
No, they do. And rooks hold funerals.
the chess piece.
Yeah. You ever played a game of chess long enough to see the castles hold a ceremony for all the fallen pieces?
I usually flip the board before then. I'm not good at chess. Or lose.
No, that's fair.
So I'd rather just the game ends and there's no true winner than me lose. Also, Travis, I don't know how to say this. Your clue is flamboyant.
Yeah, I think I measured that much so far.
Well, you gotta turn it up some, I think. I don't think you're going far enough.
More flamboyant?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I think we're dealing with a dangerous character here.
Why do you think I want them gone?
Personal reasons? Because you're a despot?
I am not desperate.
Well, egg on my face, I guess.
You should probably clean that off. I mean, we're in the middle of a quest.
Right. Which is why I'm surprised they're, birds laying eggs out here. Just right out the sky.
I mean,
What is this?
It's so fucking hot out, you could probably cook an egg outside.
Cook an egg on my face.
Oh, Travis, don't look up. You're gonna
If
cook
you
the
were
egg.
so inclined.
Are Right, just lay there real fat for like 40 minutes in the sun.
Yeah,
I'm real
so
hungry.
hot out. You could cook an egg on my face.
If you want it.
Sunbird cook an egg on my face.
Oops, I've got cooked egg on my face.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of egg on your face, Travis, you got about 10 minutes remaining.
Ah, cheapers. There's so much to keep up with.
I know. Add feathers.
I mean, we're gonna get a black and white photo. That's the best I can do, yeah.
I like her bubbles glasses.
Oh, thanks. You said she was nearsighted.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've heard.
And so what's gonna be drawn here? I guess that's kind of the whole show is what's going to be drawn here.
We could have called it that.
Yeah, would have been a little more open-ended that way, but live and learn. As Sonic taught me. Oh, did you see? I've seen ads for a Sonic Racers game.
Like a new
You seen this? You heard about this?
There's a new Sega racing game. Do you mean Sonic Racers from like 2012?
No, I mean recent. Like, I've just seen ads for a Sonic racing game that is incorporating SpongeBob and soon-to-be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and Ichiban from Yakuza.
Jesus Christ.
And, no, never mind. That's... Yeah. Wait, that's... Yeah. And,
oh yeah, Jesus isn't Sega, I forgot.
No, Jesus is Capcom. Close.
That's true.
Persona 5 main character.
Joker?
Yeah.
They getting...
It's all
They're getting the
Sega.
fucking Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
That's right. It's all Sega and I guess Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they seem to have like a big deal with Nickelodeon going on because they've got SpongeBob, TMNT, and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think it was even newer Avatar stuff, like upcoming.
Oh wow! Like it was so bizarre that I could not.
You didn't know you had an old
It
person
did not
moment.
seem like a real ad.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like the voice acting was just so disjointed that I'm like, this
Bring us
is this
in.
AI?
Ooh, I hope not.
But it was from the official Sonic team, so but they've been known to meme before.
Dude, Sonic Team's done no wrong.
Nah, that's fair. Show. Excited.
I mean, the big creature. Travis, you got 7 minutes. 7 minutes in heaven with this big boss.
I mean, they seem innocent enough.
Looks can be deceiving, though. I'm getting a weird vibe. It's not just my prejudices.
You say that about anybody who might threaten your
Chokehold on the
lands.
town. That's right.
We're on the same page, at least.
That's right.
We both acknowledge that you're a despot.
I am not desperate.
Alright, say that without crying.
Why don't you make me a little outlaw?
I will not play these games with you again. It only
Okay.
ends in tears every time.
Yeah, I do get my feelings hurt.
I
And
only
then,
taste.
and then you end up with negative points.
Your words give the taste of bile.
And stomach acid.
Ooh, woo! Pook in my mouth, Daddy! Puke in my mouth!
Travis, promise me if you puke in your mouth that you mama bird it to me.
I promise.
Okay, good.
I will hold it for the whole drive down
Yeah.
to you.
You just have to look up. You gotta ostrich it.
Yeah, I will risk Jimi Hendrixing myself in order to vomit in your mouth. That's how precious you are to me.
I'll know if you put it in a container and then put it back in your mouth when you got here. It won't be warm.
Shit! And it'll taste kind of like egg drop soup.
Okay, this might be better. And viewers plummet. Yeah, well, oops.
Though, those ones that say are the real ones.
That's right.
And I've often seen that like a niche but fervent fan base can really propel something.
Yep. You just shove it into
A
every
passionate
corner of the
fan
internet.
base.
It makes us strong. That's right, we're just weeding out the weaklings.
Follow us on OnlyFans.
But you'll never give out the name.
No, it's 10 paces on OnlyFans.
Oh.
I secured that year one, baby.
Clown just weeds out.
Oh yeah, I'm just over here weeding out, fam.
You're
I can hear it.
you're hitting that Pingy. Those are my favorite.
Benji, get in the lungs.
Those are my favorite dog movies.
Benji.
Yeah. Pingy, when he goes and plays basketball.
Oh, see, I was gonna say my favorite dog movies are Airpud.
No, that's Pingy. I think we're
I
watching.
mean, it may be a spin-off, but those are Airpud for sure.
What? I mean, the production value was pretty low, and they really only had one microphone. You could kind of tell. But I mean, I was just like, hey, it's the 90s. I'm used to shit media.
See, I also really liked Milo and Toke This.
What was Milo and Toke This?
Unfortunately, there was a lot of dark behind the scenes, but it was
Oh no.
about a cat and a dog that get high together.
Ooh, that sounds fun. But it was a really controversial release.
Yeah, they were blowing a lot of smoke into animal ears.
Ooh. And if there's one thing I know about animals, they don't typically like smoke. It was pretty impressive that they got two animals of a different type to come together and, toke up.
Yeah, like a real feat of cinema. Real part of cinema history, just maybe didn't take what they quite requested to get there.
And it was all practical effects.
Oh, 100%. They did not have the budget for CGI.
That's astounding. I'm gonna have to go and find the DVD, the laser disc, I don't know, and watch the special features behind that. That sounds amazing. Toke Bud?
You only get the true resolution in Betamax.
Well, my Betamax player died before it even got to me.
Yeah, that's why I bought the newest Sigma Max.
You have a Sigma Max?
Yeah, I do.
How?
I bought it from Andrew Tate himself.
I didn't know you even knew Andrew Tate.
I didn't before I bought this Sigma Max.
Now, is it true that he made you watch it with him before buying it?
It is. He seems
Lonely?
Can we? Yeah, I was gonna. Thank you for saying it, so I didn't have to, because I might have violated my NDA whenever I bought the Sigma Max.
I mean, you already said some weird things earlier, so I'll throw a ball out.
I appreciate it, because I'm not allowed to say that it was anything less than a wonderful time.
Did he?
And that he seems happy, hearty, healthy, and like so stable and together.
Is it true that he served dog treats during the?
I didn't serve them. Really, honestly,
Pushed.
bogarted them.
Oh, so you didn't even get to try one?
No.
That sucks. He had his guys bring him around, and it's just like, I'll take the whole plate.
Exactly, yeah.
They're like, of course, sir.
He was like, you snooze, you lose, and then ate all the pepperoni.
While staring right at you, like wasn't even watching the movie anymore.
Yeah, honestly, real Sigma move.
That is a power move. I respect it. Travis, that is our time, believe it or not.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the person you were worried about?
Yeah? I mean, that's her. Why? Are you not feeling that energy?
I am. Anything metal is being drawn to that staff on me, but beyond that, that's the only energy I feel.
She's just standing there menacing. I can't even look directly at her because I feel like if I do, she's going to burn a hole through my brain.
Hey, why don't we just take a breather? You can go sit down, have a
juice box.
Yeah, grab one of your Capri Suns from the back of the fridge and Dead Man's.
Oh, they're gonna be real cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get my juice.
Alright, we'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, Sheriff. I mean, credit where credit is due. I think you might have been onto something.
Oh yeah? What happened? Why'd you change your tune?
Something. While you were sucking down that juice, something happened outside.
Oh no, did she find my secret juice?
No, it didn't touch your stash at all, but seems to be on a warpath too.
Oh yeah? Did an ancient evil awaken?
Okay, I was wrong. You were right. An ancient eagle will awaken. We could have prevented. We could have cut this off at the past. We had just taken the holy measures, like you said. But yeah.
Good thing we got that MacGuffin now, right?
Ooh.
What?
I sold it.
Where?
I sold it to a trader.
Oh.
I'm saving up to buy a new jetpack.
Okay, that's fair. We'll just have to figure something out. I mean, like, you've fought an unwinnable fight in D&D before. We can do it.
Yeah. Just with enough
planning.
Enough gumption and can-do spirit. Well, why don't I map this one out and we'll at least come up with a game plan based off what we know.
Ooh, she's looking a bit different. I just caught
I'll say
a glimpse of Grandma over here. I wasn't liking our chances. Now I'm really not liking our chances. Yeah, I guess.
now let me wrap this out. We'll look out for. Come up with a plan. Always plan first. Jumping in anything hastily, you're only going to make things worse.
Okay, that sounds.
Give me an hour. We at least got an hour, right?
Yeah, I think
There's
there's
far enough on the horizon.
Yeah, there's plenty of town. It's spread out pretty far. Luckily, she's going to the old bank first. There's nothing there. Okay. I think.
Thank God. Wait a sec. All of my savings were there.
Well, I had them moved to the new bank.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah, it was a new
I
branch.
was building the world's biggest rubber band ball.
Oh,
Anyway, start the timer and we'll.
okay. Get a mosey in. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Okay, so if it's something like this, there has to be a weak point somewhere. While I map this out, I mean, we kind of had an experience with a tough fight, albeit in fiction. We had a tough fight recently.
It felt pretty real. Over the weekend, we had our own session of Dungeons and Dragons, hosted by Clown Royal herself.
Yeah, we fought a big Nagcam Rumpa.
Yep. Called out. It was a Ragpa, I believe.
It was a Nadpod.
It was gross. It was.
No, I don't think it was that.
Doing some nasty trickery. Was doing
Big
some
old plague Dr. Bird.
Mhm.
We kind of cut to the chase. Just went right to it.
Yeah, I mean, shit started to go down. Monsters started spawning, and we're like, we need to get to the center of town because we know that's where we need to go. So we just climbed up high, found the center of town, and went. That's where we're going.
Big old viruses coming out the ground,
That was cool.
infecting the earth. Everything was disease themed.
Made me really wish I was playing a Warforge.
Oh yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Just rain.
I was happy to be able to play my old ass witch.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Really embodied the character well.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good time. I've got infinite time. We're saved.
That's not true, Travis.
Chronomancy.
You've already used 3 of your minutes.
On this dumb bullshit?
Yep.
Man, I should have ended this entire show earlier.
Gave you an out.
Yeah. I could be learning like
Python.
woodworking or something.
Have
I'm going for the more rustic arts.
Have you been taking up woodworking?
I could have been.
Is that something you've had an interest in? Like, what kind of woodwork?
I did shop almost every year of high school.
what was the coolest thing you made in shop?
Mostly it was just helping friends with projects they were working on. Like, I painted a bunch of Celtic knotwork on a shield a friend made. He made like a plywood buckler almost, and we built a sword out of a yardstick, a metal yardstick.
Hell yeah.
And there was a sheath in the buckler for the sword. Because it was hard to build things because the Hicks would get in there and just, I don't know, had a penchant to destroy everything they saw.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of destroying it.
Teenage boys.
Yeah, real pieces of shit. So
Yep.
like, oh, somebody put effort into this. Wouldn't it be funny if I fucked it up? So it was real hard to actually build anything in there.
That's when you go Heisenberg on them.
Oh, and I
Cut your
poisoned
hair.
them.
What? He didn't poison anyone. He like blew up a gas station or something. I don't know. Breaking Bad.
He poisoned several people.
No. He just lets them OD.
Oh, you're talking about Heisenberg from the Heisenberg Uncertainty Principle.
No, I was talking about the TV show.
Oh yeah, Bazinging Bad.
Dexter's Lab.
Is that where the guy serial kills and then his sister Dee comes up and ruins all of his murders?
Yeah. So you've seen it.
I hear it's coming back.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Tubi original.
Oh yeah,
So you know the production value
Like that-
off the chart.
that thing you play up in the marching band, the tubi.
Well, that was the thing you played. No, wait, you played the trombone.
Sure did. I was never in marching band
That's true as well.
because I was off on a quote unquote mission trip during
lame.
summer marching band camp, and no, it fucking sucked. It was
I'm sorry.
a nightmare.
Did you do?
I didn't ask to be there. I did not volunteer to be there. I was conscripted.
Did you do any actual good while you were there? Regardless.
No.
Oh.
In fact, I think we did bad.
Oh,
I think
no.
we empowered this redneck piece of shit who might have been there at January 6th.
Yeah. Well, that's all, folks.
Da, 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 da.
Well, all your actions led you to here, Travis.
Indeed. Playing D&D with the gang. In fact, I spent this whole weekend playing D&D.
That's so great. I miss those
Hail
times.
Satan, baby!
Hail Satan, indeed.
Yeah, so I actually got to run a game. I think I talked about it in my little summer dungeon that I'm running.
Yeah, I mean, you can give a small recap. Not everyone may have heard about it.
Yeah, it's a dungeon we're still setting up for. They haven't actually entered the dungeon yet, but there's a lot of flavor to be had, and I feel like everybody's kind of investing into their characters a little bit more because of it. They're finding a way to get into a giant robot.
Ooh, fun.
So hopefully, next time we convene, they're gonna get in the fucking robot, Shinji.
If you can, I would advise you to dress up in any amount because it makes it infinitely more fun.
Oh yeah. If I don't own a bunch of brass plate armor, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe a facial feature thing then, even if it's just like some fake metal bits you can not glue, but spirit bond or whatever to your face.
I do have all of my Maron metallic makeup from back when I was into Steam Powered Giraffe.
That would be amazing. Like, I think it will be super appreciated. You may feel silly before you're sitting down and playing.
Not at all. Like, I will by no means have been the first person in this group to have dressed up.
Hell yeah. I say absolutely do it then. Because I've been doing it
One of our players,
one of my games, and it's been great.
One of our players, he was the newest of us to D&D, and took to it like a fucking fish, baby.
Hell yes!
The RP aspect just got it down pat. Started bringing costumes for different characters, and honestly, like, inspired me to start bringing costumes for different characters.
Yes, that's what I hope I can do with our group. It
adds a ton, and just coming up with character voices, just any investment you can bring to it. Because what's the point of doing something if you're not gonna commit?
Yeah. Absolutely. Speaking of commitment, Travis, you got about 50 more minutes of commitment left.
50 or 15?
I don't know. 5-0.
Oh. Okay.
Well, really 49.5 now.
You're wasting all my time.
You're wasting all your time. But I will gladly waste all your time.
No, but it's easier if I can pass the buck and blame to somebody else.
That's fair. Dang, I tried to think of a topic and my brain just went, there's nothing here.
Nope, brain empty.
I got nothing.
Heart full, clear eyes.
We got to introduce
Friday Night Lights.
We got to introduce someone to basically introduce them to Auntie Donna.
Ooh.
That was fun.
How'd that go?
Oh, he loved it. I at least laughed. Enjoyed it. I can't say loved, because, like, there were no, like, moments of just lost in like, hysterics or anything from laughter.
Yeah, I don't think Auntie Donna does that, though. At least not for me.
It can for me. I can just lose it. Not as much as I Think You Should Leave. I think. Right. But it can definitely hit. It kind of takes a couple watches more than I Think You Should Leave, where it's like there's one watch of kind of shock, and then you're just like, yeah, I get it. I'm here.
Yeah, I Think You Should Leave is like this generation's alt comedy. Yeah. Whereas it's like a Mr. Show for this generation. If you get the chance to see Friendship, it's like a 2-hour I Think You Should Leave sketch.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's just that humor throughout, but, you know, there's a plot line threading throughout.
I gotcha.
But they do not tone down, like, the absurdity to cater to a typical movie plot line.
Yeah.
Like, there's no grounding at all, and I think it's all the better for it.
We watched a couple Auntie Donna live shows, and they got their start doing, sketches and whatnot. It's bonkers. It feels like a fever dream, because it's still a bunch of skits and whatnot.
Yeah, like, are they written skits or is it like improv?
It's mostly written.
Yeah, because, like, one of the anti-points I've heard is that it feels like improv kids who are never told to stop, and I see that, but also just like the routes they take are very fun.
I think part of the appeal, kind of like regular show, is seeing how far it goes.
Just the absurdity of it, yeah.
And so I think the way that they do their, the way that they might form their skits is by repeatedly like going over it and pushing it.
Definitely. Which not a lot like.
Oh yeah, their special.
I can understand where that person I heard that from was coming from, like, because sometimes when you're dealing with like written context or written content, you know, it's like, hey, tighten it up.
Yeah. There's definitely times where one of them will improv and it throws off the other one because they're definitely used to the skit, and the improv may not be as tight.
Yeah, but I mean that's what you want from like that's what you're seeking out.
That's why it's a
with
live
improv
show.
Is
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna get.
yeah.
And to be fair, neither do they.
Now it's all pre-written.
Just like this show.
I've seen the comment sections of every Whose Line Is It Anyway. They all had to have written it. Like, you can't come up with that stuff on the fly. I'm not smart enough to do it.
You can see
so
the
do you think anyone
earpiece.
else could?
No. Travis, you are you are a gift, a one in lifetimes.
Yeah, I will be the only Travis to ever have existed. I am the one and only.
And I dare anyone to combat that. Get in those comments. Prove him wrong.
Barker? Better get changed your name. Trit?
That's a
You're
name.
forgotten anyway. Kelsey? Has been.
Has been better.
Better
In their
before tonight.
in their new special, they splice in clips of the same skit from like 5 different venues.
Ooh.
It's really weird.
Have you seen Reggie Watts's Netflix special?
If it's new, no. If it's not new,
No.
Potentially.
It's the one where he did the song about apples.
I mean, it's been forever if I have seen it. It would have been like 2016 or something.
Yeah, I think that's... I want to say it came out in like 2017.
Okay, then potentially.
Yeah, because like it was just seamless editing without any pretense of like a couple different live stage shows. So you're cutting into audiences, and then they, you know, it's an entirely different venue layout.
Cool.
But there's a lot of improv in the show because that's what Reggie Watts does. Like his songs are all kind of improv and looped.
Yeah. Very
But it's just
fun.
Yeah. It's really amazing, and then it just ends with a rave.
That definitely sounds like a show you would love to go to. Like you personally.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, I mean, you get comedy, you get drinking, and then you get a rave.
I would have killed to have been at
Yeah.
a live show. I will still kill to be at one of those live shows. If there is some sort of dark blood magic I can take advantage of, I will do it.
Please tell me if you're ever at any amount of live show or comic or anything, if they offer to bring you up to the stage, that you'll go up?
100%.
Hell yes. Thank you. You don't want to miss that comedy history.
No, I'll make an ass of myself, and I will plug this show. Hey y'all, I know we're doing an improv scene here, but I just want to plug this art stream I do.
Oh no. I regret this.
Promise is a promise.
Yep. Are you gonna, so you're not gonna skip your rootin' time?
My rootin' time? Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
the time in which I drink root beer before any show?
Oh, it's the time where you get down to business.
Oh, when I sniff around for truffles.
Yeah, you're rootin'.
My rootin' time.
It was a really good show. I wish I could go to it. I hope I can go see them live because it feels like a fever dream. It's very fast. It's very fluid. You really don't know what they're gonna do. They don't really like to redo their stuff a whole lot.
They're so random.
They're all so random. Yeah, they are pretty random. You definitely see parts in the Netflix recording of it that Broden does do improv kind of poorly and does break character.
Yeah. I've decided that I'm gonna resume improv classes.
Yay! You're gonna hit your 3rd class. Do they hand out
This will
belts?
be my level 1. I've already done level 0.
That's awesome, actually. Got a level 0 belt in improv.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spend like $1,000 more, and then I'll get into a team, and then we're gonna have high aspirations, and then we'll just be another bunch of improv dorks, and then we're all gonna move to Chicago in a single room warehouse, and then we're gonna all date each other. We're definitely gonna fuck.
You can make porn.
No, that sullies the spirit of improv.
You don't have to tell them.
No, I don't like to fuck on the fly. I only like to do scripted fucking.
Oh, yeah. I know that. I'm always trying to get you to branch out.
No, I'm not gonna sully improv with my dirty, dirty dick.
There's a whole world of improv you're missing out on. It's like not listening to a genre of music.
Yeah, and I keep telling you, I'm not gonna listen to folk skunk.
One of these days, Travis, you're gonna rue this conversation in every past one.
You keep telling me that, but I won't listen.
Oh, I know.
I keep telling you, it sullies the art form.
And one of these days, you're gonna get picked up, and you're gonna be like, "Dang, this is a good song," and I'm gonna just laugh.
And so sex is just improv if you're doing it right? I disagree. I think sex should be scripted out, beat by beat.
Yeah, motion by motion, thrust by thrust.
Yeah, and if you miss your cue, then
It's over.
we either gotta do a whole retake, or we scrap until we can reshoot the next day.
You just turn up all the lights, and you're like, "You really need to read this script. You need to go over your lines."
There's no fuck it, we're doing it live. I say, oh, good for you! And I have a full-on meltdown, and I tank any credibility I could have had.
That Travis is a very studious lover.
I'm a diva, but I get shit done.
Power diva.
I'm a method fucker.
So you're a power diva. You own it.
Yeah, like, you tell me when to try something new? I have to spend 6 weeks getting into character.
What was your last character you got into? Like, seriously into?
Travis, but he likes nipple play.
Oh, nice.
So I had to study every nipple play enthusiast that I knew.
Did you go the full way? Did you get yours pierced?
I did temporarily.
Oh.
I got clip-ons.
Clip-ons. Nice. What was that like? Was it liberating? Did it feel like you really enjoyed it?
No. Travis Prime doesn't enjoy anything.
Sure. That comes with
Travis, the nipple play character. Oh, it was huge.
It was huge. It was an awakening.
No, it was more like being home.
Oh. So then sleeping it.
Yeah, that's what I typically do at home.
Sleep. Maybe snack a little. How does...
Only if the Travis of that particular shoot is into snacking.
I do need to know. The world needs to know, really. How does Travis, but he loves nipple play, feel about maid outfit? Specifically, I think his maid outfit, but I'm not sure.
Not part of the character at that time.
Oh, so it didn't come up. Well, I mean, you were so into the character, surely you would know.
Yeah, I was so into it that I know it wasn't relevant to the character.
Okay.
Because nipple play Travis, it was also a period piece, so it was,
Dude,
nipple play Travis.
Mating is the oldest profession.
Was also, Taft. President Taft.
Oh, inventor of Tafty.
Exactly. Lefty Tafty. That's why they called it that.
You know,
Lefty Tafty died in the bathtub.
Eating his curds away. I'm sorry. Rip to you. It sounds like a hard piece.
It was the role of a lifetime.
It sounds like it. I don't get a lot of movies out here, so I didn't see it.
I have been studying for a maid cafe role, though.
Oh.
And I'll tell you, Maho Shouju Travis loves the maid outfit.
Okay, what is your killer move when you're really trying to impress?
There's a single foot spin. And then, I try to really stand out from the standard,
dip in hard.
V over the eyes. I do the backhands press to cheeks, ooh woo.
Ooh, that's a strong play. Do you lean forward too to give a little bit of cleavage action?
Oh yeah. I call it my décolleté barrage.
Ooh. I hope you say that while you're performing it, like a special attack.
Décolleté barrage! And there's choreographed lighting effects, of course.
Oh yeah. Travis, you're gonna win the maid-off at that rate. I think that.
But ultimately, and I'll give you a little insider info.
You don't care about it?
Friendship is the real winner. But that's just because the script says so.
True to the character. Travis, you are.
And that's just.
You might just be Hollywood material. It might get you out there.
I'm hoping.
And you can stop wrestling.
Honestly, I'm going for EGOT.
EGOT?
Yeah.
I don't
You know I put out that album.
Yeah, it
So
did.
I'm hoping that gets me the Grammy. I'm hoping
I really think
my stage work as Maho Shouju Travis gets me the Tony.
I think he might need to work on a sophomore album, if I'm being honest.
So a more soft album, like softer than my last album.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, the chainsaws were an interesting touch. And then
Yeah,
I thought it was daring to not use words in a mostly vocal album.
it was my chainsaw capella.
I mean, it was definitely an industry first.
I know. I don't rehash old shit.
And that includes every song ever made. I know. You're very particular.
Exactly. I don't do covers, and I don't care how many times you ask me.
So you're not gonna do a cover of I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It?
You spit on my work.
Okay, I'll let her people know. They ask me weekly. Like, okay, what about a Christmas version? No. What about a New Year's version? No. What about a... I don't know.
Katy Perry and Mariah Carey. Tell them to lose my number.
Alright. They won't be hearing back after this. We won't be hearing back from them either.
Thank God. I signed up for that no-call list for a reason.
Well, I thought that was just for solicitors.
Yeah,
After the last time.
I don't have a car. I'm obviously rich now, so I lease. I don't buy a car. The warranty's not my problem.
Yeah, I mean, you just rent them at this point.
Yeah. Until I total them into other people's houses.
I mean, you
I
could
call
just...
it Billy Joeling.
Travis, why don't you just get a self-driving car so then you can do other things, make more music or something while it drives you places?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could, I could self-drive around, set up a recording booth in the back,
Mm-hmm.
but then I lose the thrill of driving in other people's houses.
It's true, you won't know who you just ran over.
I guess if I put in the directions...
You can have a camera feed.
Ooh. Because that's what really inspires my work, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dash cam, but it's just for you. It doesn't record it.
It's more of a
Live
slash cam.
Yeah, you had to be there, you say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's... Neither do I, honestly. The fact that we've lasted this long in a bit.
That was pretty good.
I think it's a record.
Maybe.
Any fervent fan out there can run through the tapes, because I sure as fuck am not going to.
Good luck. There's a lot of... It's an ever-growing beast.
Yep, gets a couple hours longer every week. Every week you can find us here. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time.
Live on Twitch.
That's where this was meant to go all along. It was a shameless plug!
You got it! But to be fair, you do look great in the maid outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the heels really pop your butt.
That's what I'm going for at any given time. Anything that pops my ass.
really lifts and separates.
Talk about popping cherries? Nah, we're popping watermelons back there. Popping peaches, baby.
Grapefruit, more like, yeah, let's just go with
Grapefruit.
Grape.
Yeah, you heard of long form improv? What about long form advertisement? That's what this world has really been missing.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, I've put something really heinous out into the world. I'm sorry.
You've sullied the bit, and so we're moving on. Any good movies out there in theaters now? I didn't see Lilo and Stitch.
I've heard about Lilo and Stitch, and I heard
it changed some poor things and made it kind of weird.
I heard it made it pretty antithetical to the entire original movie.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, like apparently, spoilers for live action Lilo and Stitch. If you're going to see it anyway, you probably don't like movies.
Probably already have anyway if you wanted to.
Yeah, apparently Nami gives up Lilo to Child Protective Services and goes to college in California. Which, what the entire fuck?
That sounds like maybe a sequel movie, like the X Games Goofy movie, an extremely goofy movie or something. That does not sound like the plot of the base movie where Ohana means family and family means no one gets left
Ohana means
behind.
family means no one gets left behind, unless I don't have to put up with you anymore.
Oh man. But when Lilo goes to an old lady prison and learns that orange is the new black. Oh, Nani has to save her. I see. And then we get GTA 7.
Oh, I see they're setting up for a Disney Plus original series.
Oh, was Lilo a stand user clown? Is Stitch her stand?
See, I would watch that. Lilo and Stitch, the anime adaptation.
What if they made an animated Lilo and Stitch movie? Pretty cool.
Oh shit! Why aren't we in that production office?
We're not rich enough.
But I would watch Shin, Lilo and Stitch.
Never gonna happen. Hate that. Well.
Nah, I want... Who did the Shin series? Was it...
There's a couple. It's just a thing.
Yeah, but it was the Evangelion guy, right?
I mean, there's like Kamen Rider, there's
There's Shin Kamen Rider, but it's all the
Godzilla.
same director.
Shin Chan. It was probably that guy.
Yeah. But get like that aspect on the experiment program. Joppa takes on the role of Shinji's father.
Ooh. I would watch a Shin Chan Evangelion. It'd be pretty cool. In fact, I'm sure
Shinji,
there's
to be a man, you must have honor.
honor and a
Honor
Big
and a
Mac.
penis. Honor and a third
That's
impact.
really good. I'm not even gonna butcher that clown, but that was really good.
Shin Megami Evangelion.
That's right.
I love me a name mashup, dude. Like, there's a podcast I listen to, which I believe I've talked about here before. It's never seen it, but one of the games they play is like name mashups of movies, and so he'll read the plot, and the guests have to guess what the mashed up movie name is. It's inspired a lot of games here. I submit to it frequently. I finally had some of mine picked for the show.
Hell yeah.
Which I feel like someone slept on, which is fucking bullshit.
You just got to keep resubmitting them.
Oh, I have been. Anytime I think of one, I put one in there.
No, the same one.
Nah, there's like it's all through Discord, so there's a community out there who's gonna
call your ass
police
out.
you for, yeah.
Mad.
One I submitted recently was Break and Can 2 Electric Boogaloo. I think the one I'm most proud of is Don't Beetlejuice a Menace when you're to South Central when you're drinking your Beetlejuice in the hood.
You should definitely, yeah, Clown's right. You should definitely do an AGGQ pun donation. They fucking love puns.
Hell yeah.
There'll be entire, like, 2-hour runs where they're just doing puns the entire time.
Fuck yeah. I'll have to get in on that. Is it going on currently? Did I miss it?
I think it's going on next month.
No. Then there's still time.
Yeah, it's actually happening pretty soon. Speaking of happening pretty soon, Death Stranding 2 comes out this week.
That's wild. That baby in a tank is a full-on toddler now.
That's right. Walking around, putting things in its mouth it shouldn't, bonking its heads on tables, both of its heads.
Yeah, this is what that baby game was leading up to. The game where you're the baby and you're trying to kill yourself.
Baby steps.
Yeah. Turns out it was a Strand-like game.
I could have told you that. Have you played Baby Steps yet?
I have not.
Oh, it's so fucking good. I'm gonna say that, and it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna say it even harder.
Death Stranding 2 is going to come out, or Baby Steps is going to come out?
Oh, I haven't beaten Death Stranding 1, so... Baby Steps.
Gotcha. I can't wait for Dead as Disco to come out in full.
Yes. Dead as Disco, I'm looking forward to. MGS Delta, I'm looking forward to. Gosh. There's a lot of games, I can't even think of them.
Like, Dead as Disco gives, like, all the satisfaction of pulling combos off in Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
But it's synced to music, so it's even more satisfying.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean. It makes you feel like a badass out the gate. Real easy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's not even an easy game.
It just feels satisfying to play. I uploaded the DuckTales Moon theme.
Nice.
You don't think about, because it has like these big sweeping motions, you don't think about how high BPM that song is. If my rhythm judgment is anything to be garnered, because anytime you upload a song to the Dead as Disco demo, like you have to input the BPM yourself. Just by like tapping it out. That song's around 180 BPM.
I was thinking it was somewhere around 160 to 180. Just by thinking.
Yeah, because it has like those big sweeping orchestral movements, but then whenever like the rhythm cuts in, it's like do 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 do. It's got that drive coming in.
Yeah. I've listened to a lot of that song. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the DuckTales series that started in like 2017?
Yeah, I actually thought it was really good.
Yeah, and they included that song as part of it.
To the Moon.
Yeah.
That's great, because that became a real big meme for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was a really fun take on the series. I don't think I watched the second season, but I may have.
See it through. It's a lot of fun. It's like a bunch of adventures.
Okay.
Adventures of the week. I love that, the nephews actually get to be characters and not just Mortal Kombat clones of the same character.
Yeah.
Because in the original, they all have the same voice, and they're just there. There's no reason for there to be three of them. But in this one, they got banger voice actors to give them all characters, because you've got Sonic and Abed and one of the skeletons from the David S. Pumpkin sketch.
Yeah. And really, that's all you need. That's all Oblivion was working with.
That's all they had, and then they even remade that game.
That's right, and they didn't re-record a damn thing. They got the guys back to do a few more lines. The gang back together.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got Larry, I'm on DuckTales out of it. You have to send me what you're talking about, what you're spitting, because I'm not picking up what you're putting down. But I believe you.
Travis, you're Larry.
I'm Larry?
You're Larry on DuckTales.
Ooh, that means they're jacking my C's. I didn't even have time to prepare for the role.
You're Larry. You don't have to prepare. Abed guy was on Larry King. Ah, that makes sense.
Oh, I see what you... Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Clown, you're just too with it.
Just the single bridge. Where Danny Pudi is still class conscious.
I'm time conscious. Travis, you got about 13 and a half minutes remaining.
Cheapers creepers.
Yep.
I don't know that we're going to be able to...
No.
I mean, I can't imagine that Party Popper is going to come up anytime soon, but... I wish I just had anything for this moment. This is looking threatening, to say the least.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to lay low. I need this creature taken out.
I got my bunker.
I mean, yeah, I've got mine too, but
wait, where's? I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Do I only have to show you one of them?
One of?
Yeah. You don't have...
La-dee-da.
You only have one bunker?
Yeah. I mean, when do I find the time to build a bunker here? You have me doing chores every week.
You pay people. You don't do the digging.
No, I do the digging. How else do I get in the character?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're
method.
You're. I mean, it's already a spoiler out there. The leaks have happened. You're in the new Holes movie.
Exactly, and so whenever they release Holes 2, Horse Holes, and I'm out there shoveling horse shit, I've been building a fort.
Have you been, well, since you're such a, you get so deep into character, does that mean that you've also been filling your bunker with horse shit?
I've been constructing it out of, much like you would an igloo.
I mean, I guess the sun would dry it, but that's pretty gross.
So I've more been excavating it out of my bunker to create the bunker as a whole.
Where did you get all of that horse shit?
From the one horse of this one horse town.
Oh, you've been cleaning up after it.
Yeah.
That's very considerate of you, Travis. I'm gonna give
Why
you
do you think the streets are walkable?
2,000
And
points.
you haven't slapped me around for stepping in shit accidentally as you normally do.
I mean, I just thought the joke had worn thin.
That's a joke?
I mean, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I guess it did have a punchline.
And a kick.
They're,
Made sure to hurt. Yeah.
that was me on the trombone.
Practicing. All that talk of high school band or junior high band.
Man, there's so many things I want to save up for. It's just like all these tertiary things, but why do instruments gotta be expensive?
Well, Travis, you're already... Never mind.
Because I've been wanting to buy a saxophone.
You should, get a... Honestly, what people recommend you do is you just save up for a kind of shitty saxophone, and then you learn it. And whenever you've learned it enough that you feel like you're starting to get tired of it or whatever, that's when you really bust the bank a bit more. That way, you know, if you stick with it, and you can get, I don't know how much because I've never looked for saxophones. I'm just throwing out like a $200 saxophone or whatever.
You're right on the money, actually.
Oh, dope.
It's
And
just having that extra $200 to spare on top of everything else.
I mean, if you can, every paycheck, put in $20. You'll get it by Christmas.
You mean if I save like a good little boy, Santa's gonna give me a saxophone?
No, Travis is gonna give you a saxophone. Through the bullshit of capitalism.
Practicing for the role.
Well, you can do some shadow saxing until you get a sax.
Some air saxing.
That's right. Maybe there's a
I
phone.
go to karaoke and I just pick Careless Whisper. But I don't sing any of the lyrics. Damn it.
No, because you have a saxophone. You got a reed in your mouth.
That's true.
Maybe get a reed.
Okay.
Those are pretty cheap. And you're going to need them anyway.
A book?
That's good. Just put the book in your mouth when you're doing Careless Whisper at the karaoke bar.
And as I blow out the words of Tolstoy, echo out to the karaoke bar.
Are you going to also perform your Chainsaw acapella song?
My Chainsaw Capella?
Yeah.
If they want to pay the booking fees.
It is, because it is such a unique performance, I've heard those booking fees are extreme.
Yeah. See a niche, fill a niche.
Sometimes you gotta create a niche.
Yeah, I dug out that niche with my own hands.
You
in
started-
a pile of horse shit.
You started posting on social medias. Man, I really just wish there were more Chainsaw acapella groups. That'd be awesome. Where's all the Chainsaw acapella music? And you did that for a couple
Put some
years.
respect on the fucking name.
What's the name?
Chainsaw Capella. How many times do I gotta tell you this, old man?
I'm sorry, it's my dumb old brain.
I'll say.
Just can't retain info like it used to.
Yeah, I can tell.
How do you think NFTs happen? Yeah, this is this is a little too close to something that could happen and will happen. Where's all the chainsaw capella music? I really want it.
I want it. That's what everybody's saying.
I want it. I need chainsaw capella.
Make it happen.
Chainsaw capella merch win. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, obviously we're gonna put out our blazers. Embroidered
Sure.
Chainsaw Capella blazers.
Yeah, coming to a threadless near you.
Well, they're gonna have threads, otherwise how are they gonna stay together?
Magnets. Fucking magnets.
Ooh, that's...
And then your clothes is modular.
Honestly, I don't give you enough credit. That's really smart.
Yeah,
Magnetic seams.
yeah. And then think about it. You don't want to sleeve them anymore? A chunk. It's like it makes a little switch noise.
And then that's your round wear.
That's right. You never have to fully take it off.
You never have to take it off. And honestly, I think Chainsaw Capella is going to be huge with the folk punk scene. So I think that kind of fits their whole vibe.
Speaking of fitting a vibe, I think Travis, you pretty well nailed this. You captured all of her oddities, let's say.
Yeah, she I mean, she fit the theme, but she still... I mean, you had me on this one. I thought she was so innocent to begin with.
I could feel it. I just knew from the start that Mojo Queen was something else.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta trust your friend's gut, I suppose.
Hey, you live and
So what do
learn.
you think, dude? I mean, short of a party popper, a festival firework, anything you can think of that might be able to fell this magnetic menace?
Well, I didn't want to give it away. I've put a giant magnet underneath this town. And I mean, we could just turn it on, but we'll have to remove any electronics that we do care about first, because it's gonna fry. If you have any hard
shit.
drives that you don't want looked at anymore, just leave them.
Yeah, I got a few that could be wiped.
And then we just sort of...
Clean slate.
I mean, I don't know how we get rid of her after that, but we can at least immobilize. What about the clothes?
I think... Yeah, we will have to...
Air
Well-
magnetic? Yeah. She magnetizes everything. I know. Everything
I
is
think maybe
for her.
before we wipe everything, can you at least give me my points?
Yeah, I suppose. In case we
I
have...
don't even care if they'll be wiped immediately after. I live for the prestige.
All right, in that case, Travis, I'm gonna blow the whole load. They're gonna get wiped anyway, so you've got... Look at that. Once in a lifetime experience.
What is it? Did I limit break?
We've maxed out the counter, Travis.
Ooh.
figured, hey.
It's the only way this is gonna happen anyway.
Better not hope to have that next joke, because it's we're pushing the reset button there. It's no good. Those points expire. It's like the stock market.
This is going out to you all there. I need somebody to codify this one for the history books. Should we, for our own safety, should we throw to somebody before we shut everything down? I guess we should just send everybody out of here.
I mean, we can maybe give one last little push before we go.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us tonight. I appreciate you observing our tumult, and if the town still stands next week, we'll see you then.
Happy trails, everyone.